LeBron James and Dwayne Wade's son played together in a real game for Sierra Canyon. It was not a very competitive game, and I think Bronny had 10 and Zaire had 6. But Jalen, here's my question for you. Will all of this attention and all of this spotlight, will this actually be bad for their development as players?
I think it's good in today's climate, Jacoby, because what ends up happening is the more famous you are at a young age, you get used to the scrutiny, you get used to the success, and normally as you start to get older, your skin becomes a lot thicker in dealing with it, whether it's social media, whether it's television media. Before, I think this is something that really bothered a lot of young stars, whether in entertainment or actors or even athletes, being the son or the daughter of a famous athlete, or being young, being famous and or successful so very young. Then once you start to get older, it seems like it became a negative thing. But for these young players whose fathers have been in the spotlight forever, I think it's a good thing that now they're playing on TV. We're analyzing every play. So now as they continue to get a little bit older, they understand it comes with the territory.
What about being one of their teammates, right? Like, imagine you're one of their teammates. You consider yourself a better basketball player than these two, yet all people will talk about is these two players because of their parents. Would you feel a certain way if you scored 20, but Jalen and Jacoby are talking about someone else who scored 10?
No, because let me tell you how sports work. ESPN 3 wouldn't be there if it wasn't for those two guys. But if I'm the guy that scored 20, now more people get a chance to see me, whether they're watching for them or not. That's how rankings work. That's how recruiting work. It creates a bigger stage for everybody to perform on both teams. Remember, this works both ways now.
Good point.
I know that they won via blowout, but there are going to be times where they get crossed up, where they get dunked on, where they have bad turnovers. That's what sports does to you. It tests your resolve on a game-to-game basis.
Jalen Rose, sometimes we lean on your NBA experience for insight. Please take us behind the curtain. There was a detailed Jackie McMullen report about Kyrie Irving's behavior, and now there are some more rumors that he sort of caused some tension in the locker room. And Jared Allen addressed that with Bleacher Report. He said, quote, "He acts like a normal teammate. People say that he has mood swings, but that's a complete lie. He wants to see us succeed and do well, if anything." So, Jalen, I ask you to take us behind the curtain. Can reports of tension cause tension in a locker room?
I don't think they could cause tension in the locker room. Losing basketball games does. And you know I like to gauge success off of realistic expectations. The Nets were 42-40 last year, but they seem to have as much fun as any team in the league. Now when you add Kyrie Irving in the offseason, you expect the team to improve. They've dealt with a lot of injuries. Kyrie has missed a couple of games. Karis LeVert is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. And you clearly have no Kevin Durant for the entire season. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this team over the next month or so. If they can find a way to string together some victories.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.